Hi, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Jen.
And you're listening to the Matt and Jen Show. Join us each week as we discuss all things worship,
leadership,
and life. Combined, we have over 20 years of worship leading experience.
We're songwriters and recording artists, parents to 6 amazing humans,
and 1 sock-eating dog.
We love Jesus, and we love people.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm awesome.
Wonderful. Are you having a good summer?
Yes, I am.
I know you are because I live with you.
No, I love summer. Honestly, I love all seasons. I'm not the biggest fan of winter, but at the same time, it's like, well, winter comes every year. So you just got to set your mind to,
Yeah, you know it's coming.
I'll find things to love about it, like tea and sweaters and blankets. Christmas.
Christmas is only 124 days away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's quick. That's close.
Yeah, especially when there's 6 people to shop for.
So today's episode is definitely going to be a little bit shorter than our normal episodes.
A little bit shorter?
Quite a bit shorter because we are taking a bit of a break.
Yay us.
Yay us.
Yeah, we're going to take a couple of weeks just to relax a little bit, but we are working on some things that I'm very excited about.
Yeah, and next week we will share kind of our vision for season 2 of the Matt and Jen Show.
Yeah, there's going to be like a whole rebranding and there's a whole focus to the second season, and it's going to involve community stuff. It's going to be amazing. Other people are going to be involved. You, the listener, can be involved in this. I'm so excited about it.
We want to be able to give information and help people.
Yeah, and build people up and all for free.
Right.
Yeah.
So what was your, maybe if you can think of a couple favorite moments of the podcast since we started? We started in May.
Yeah.
And so here we are now, the end of August. So in that time period, like, can you think of a few things that are like, wow, this is probably my favorite episode, or this was my favorite topic?
Well, I liked them all. It's definitely been fun being on a podcast. I think I loved episode 3, the authenticity episode.
Yeah,
I really
that was
enjoyed
good.
Talking about that. I really loved connecting with Justin Rizzo. I loved hearing Josh McCabe and how he's processed things with the Lord. That's really awesome. I really loved doing the apologetics podcast. They were stressful in the sense of the preparation and the research, but I do love the research. So sometimes we put a negative spin on stress.
You're knowledgeable with that stuff too.
Well, no, I wanted to, it's a responsibility to get it right, right? So that's the thing too, and always to have balance and to be accepting of other people's perceptions and opinions. It definitely was more of a challenge than the other podcast, but I did enjoy the process of it and the production of it and how it turned out.
Yeah, so those were, I can't remember exactly the numbers, episode
I don't remember.
11, 12, 13, I think.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that.
What were your favorites?
I really liked connecting with Justin Rizzo.
Yeah.
And Josh. I think my favorites were those interviews.
Mm-hmm.
I loved jumping into the evolution and the science stuff. But really, it was just the surface level, right? Like, I can see how there could be a whole multiple season podcast just on talking about evolution versus creation, intelligent design, that whole aspect. You could really drill down into even like, well, this protein does this and this electrolyte does this. And
there are people who have full YouTube channels on stuff like that.
There are people
That's
who have
their life.
PhDs in one aspect of a little thing that jumps off of a protein, right? So it's to kind of jump into it is just meant to, cover basics, but I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Actually, I really love the last couple as well with how to deal with gossip and slander, and also the last one that we did, that was when people fall away. I thought that was a really important subject. It was close to my heart. It was something that was easily flowing from my heart. And that's kind of like, that. Those are the easier podcasts when you're just flowing from the heart.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've talked about quite a few things, and I'm excited about the fall, because there's some really good topics coming up that I think will really help people and really encourage people.
Yeah. And I think at the same time show our hearts and who we are and how we want to help.
Yeah. So thank you to everybody who's been listening. We have people listening from Canada, from the US, a couple people from Europe that have been listening. We've had a couple listens from Australia, and yeah, we're just really encouraged to see how this podcast can touch so many people and reach so many people. And we're just refocusing, and onward and upward. It's going to be even bigger and better in season number 2.
Yeah. So. And don't forget to listen to our music on Spotify, Apple Music. You can download it from our website at mattandjen.ca. We just released last Friday Outrageous and also Sinking Deep. So those are worth a listen, I think.
Yeah. And we do have a limited number of EPs available, like actual physical copy of CDs.
Yeah.
And if you're willing to pay for shipping,
we can get that to you.
Then we can, definitely set that up for you. Just email us hello@mattandjen.ca. So we'll be back next week. We'll have another podcast next week. It'll be a bit shorter like this one, and we'll share more of what's going to be coming in the fall. We're really excited about that.
Yeah, you don't want to miss this.
You don't want to miss next week's. So until then, have a fantastic week.
And so much love.
And so much love too. Yeah. And a fantastic week.
And love.
And love.